My name is Jude Ferrami, and this is a very, very serious question. We cannot be a country where people just talk about problems and expect things to be different. We cannot be a generation where we talk about the problems, the mistakes of the last generation, and all we do about that is talk about it. Things would not change. We would not be different. We would not have a better Nigeria for our kids. And the more these things are evident, the more we realize that all we ever do is talk. We organize conferences, we organize forums, we get on Facebook and Twitter, we tweet about the problems, and we do not do anything about that. And the funniest thing is, we now have a particular crop of people who all they do is criticize people who are trying to do. Their graphic design is not beautiful enough. They would have gotten more donors. If I had been the one, I would have raised funds. We now have Nigerian people, young Nigerians, who all they do is sit down and criticize. Yeah, we have so much potential in young Nigerians right now that we are not doing anything with it. We are currently the typical Nigeria as a country. Lots of potential, no action, no kinetic energy. And it's getting sickening because the time is going. In the next 20 years, we are going to be 500 million in this country. And we do not have the food to feed those people. We do not have the jobs that we're creating for those people. And yet, all we do is talk. All we do is lament. And that's even worse because there's a difference between talking about something and the problems and lamenting. It's like we are helpless, like we cannot do anything about it, and that in itself is not a solution. I have published 15 things you can do as a young Nigerian to make Nigeria better overnight. And the truth is, you cannot make any country better overnight, but we can one day wake up on the morning and live in a far better Nigeria than we have right now if we start doing stuff today. Yeah, we cannot continue to talk about our problems and about why our country is the way they are and keep analyzing and expect things to change. Nothing will change. We will remain the same Nigeria or even worse than we have right now if we don't do stuff, if we don't partner with people who are already doing great stuff. Yeah, you don't have to just sit down behind your device or behind your computer or behind the newspaper and talk about what it would not happen. Nothing will change. Nothing. And we are headed for a future whereby a lot of things are connected. The people you are competing with as a businessman and other people in Nigeria are competing on a global scale. The world is getting flatter every day. And all we do is sit down and talk. Things will not change. We can organize conferences and call guest speakers, people of the older generation, call them as speakers because they're popular, because they're celebrities, for whatever reason. Oh, sorry.